Hi, this is Kayla Williams, and I'm here to just talk about this year's Walk for Strength. I'm the mom of Crosby. He is 5.5 and he has CTD. We'll be holding our third Walk for Strength this year, but it's the 9th annual one overall. This year's walk will be held on June 15th of 2024, obviously. Last year's walk had over 1,100 walkers from around the world, including from 8 different countries. And I'm just here to get you some tips to get started. So the first thing you'll want to do is make sure that you think about the initial plans for your team or for your walk, like the time that you're going to have it, the location you may hold it at, have a picture of your CCDS kiddo ready to go, and then just kind of think about some things like how big do you want your walk to be? Are you going to, have just a few family members or invite other people from your community? But either way, this early bird registration for everybody starts on March 1st. So just kind of be planning to get those teams set up as soon as possible. When you are ready, you can go to creatineinfo.org/team-setup/. And then you'll just enter those details that I just talked about to get started. And then once you do that, you'll get another email next about what to do. And honestly, everything is provided for you. The ACD makes it super simple for you to do this. Once you get your information, you'll have a team page. This is kind of your landing point where you'll direct everybody else to go for your page. People will register to walk from that page. And it's kind of nice. They can walk in person or virtually. If they choose to walk in person, their shirts will get mailed to you. So everybody who signs up to walk in person, you'll get a whole load of shirts sent to you. And if they choose to walk virtually, they will get their shirt sent directly to them. So we always encourage those people who are not sure if they can make it the day of the event to just sign up virtually, and then they can they'll always at least get their shirt sent to them. Also from that page, you can people can just donate on there and then learn about the ACD's research strategy as well. And again, the really nice thing about this page is you do not need to collect any money or order any of the shirts. It's done all directly right through this page for you. So after you get your page set up, the next thing you want to do is make sure you just spread the word. It's really nice because there's posts already provided for you, or you can do your own. Social media has been the easiest way for us to get people involved with our walk. We use our personal pages, and then we also have a group called Crosby's CTD Journey, and we share things on there all year long. So they kind of know why we're passionate about raising money for ACD. And again, like this is our third walk, so they've seen this stuff before, but it's just a great place. It's kind of where we share the majority of our information. And really just use whatever you already have. And I know sometimes it can be scary to share your story, but I think it's so important to do that and to advocate for your kiddos. The other thing that we do is we use our email to let people know. Since we have done a walk, we get the list of last year's walkers and sponsors, and we make sure that we'll email all of those people. And then my husband and I both work at, we live in a very, very small community, but we work at probably the 2 largest employers in our community. So we just send out emails to our coworkers and see who wants to join us that way as well. And then because we chose our very first year to shoot big and add like basket raffles and lots of other things, we sent out letters to local sponsors to try and get things that way as well. So we put together a little sponsor letter template to use. There is one that is available as well. And then the other thing to spread the word is don't be afraid as it gets close to the day of the event to reach out to your local media, whether it's the newspaper or the news outlets, and see if you can get some coverage that way. We've been interviewed actually both of our walks, the last year and the year before. Someone came to our house the one year, and then last year we actually went in for like a little morning segment, so that was kind of cool. So our walk, we walk just under 2 miles. We start at a park near a concession stand. It's actually the county fairgrounds is where we start. We have had over 100 walkers the past 2 years. We get some hot dogs from a meat place donated. So we do a hot dog, a bag of chips, and a bottle of water for all registered walkers. And then they're available on just a free will donation to everybody else. We usually have basket raffles. I think last year we probably had close to 40 baskets that people could buy, or the basket raffles they just buy tickets for, and then they can put them in and pick winners that way. We also had probably 10 to 15 silent auction items. So we chose the larger items to have an auction with. We do a 50-50 raffle. We have games for kids. Last year we added in some face painting, which was a big hit. Just lots of things. We just want to have fun with everybody there, and it's, you know, our goal, it's for Crosby. So we try to center everything for the family and for kids and make it fun for them. Just a side note, if you do plan on having a really large walk, just make sure you're careful if you need a permit or anything. We haven't had to do anything, but we do reach out to the local police station and just let them know so they know why there's a large group of people walking that day. So just one tip if you have a large group of people. So final tips for you, just register a team today. It's not too late, and there's lots of people here to help or to reach out if you have questions. And it can be, like I said at the beginning, it can be as big as you want it or as small as you want it. So just have fun with it and make it what you guys want. Don't be afraid to tell your story. Why should people donate, or why should they join you? I know sometimes it's hard to do that, but I really think that when you do that, that's how you get that buy-in and you get those people to want to support you. And again, that's why we like that Crosby CTD journey page for things like this. Also, don't be afraid to reach out to people. Like, there's people who donated the first year who didn't the second year, but then last year we had donors that we didn't the first year. So it's okay. Not everybody can support every cause, but just don't be afraid to reach out because you never know who might say yes. Make sure that you're providing walk reminders and updates along the way. And also don't forget to thank people. Every time we get an update of new sponsors, donors, walkers, I try to make sure that I make a post and I tag anybody who I can in that, and just making sure that that's visible, because then, they might say, oh, so-and-so donated or so-and-so is walking, and then that gets other people. Plus, we are really appreciative of those people who did sign up or donate. And then every post that you make, try to make the link to register available in that post, so they don't have to, if people are on your page or your social media accounts, they don't have to go back and keep searching to figure out how they register. So again, just put that post that goes to your team page, or that link to your team page, in every post that you make. And most importantly, just make it your own and have fun. Our goal by all of this is just to raise funds and awareness about the ACD and creatine deficiencies. So again, reach out if you have any questions. And let's make this a great year.